Hello everyone. Today's video is just to catch up on what I've been doing really. I've not been doing too many videos this time. For the first Johnny Fisher fight on YouTube, I was all over it. The second one, not so much. And people thought that's because I trained harder for the first one than the second one. Which actually wasn't true. Accidentally was a little true, but only accidentally, to be honest. So I don't want people thinking that I'm not doing as many videos because I'm not training as hard or not as on it. Probably more on it than I was for both fights, really. You can probably tell I'm getting a bit slim now. If I didn't have my beard, my face looked quite thin. I still have a bit of a belly. People always say, like, I'm fat, but I'm not as fat as I look. I'm moderately fat, but I'm never massively fat. That's a lie. I am sometimes. Haven't been for the last 12 months. I have a little bit, actually, in between fights. Anyway, I get really bloated. I got one of them allergy tests. I've not had milk now. I've not had no milk for about 2.5 weeks. I've not had any dairy. I had some cheese earlier, actually. I feel like I struggle with milk, but I don't struggle with cheese. Interesting. Come off the porridge as well. Been drinking peppermint tea. If you said to me 2 weeks ago you go drink peppermint tea, I'd say, yeah, I'm not doing that. But Google stuff, I had a really bad stomach. My stomach was ginormous. But I knew I weren't fat. I knew I was eating well. So basically, if anyone out there is really bloated, peppermint tea. And I also started having an Actimel a day as well. And honestly, made all the difference in the world. The two big changes in the last 2.5 weeks really have been that. I've been drinking between 3.5 and 5 litres of water a day. So between the water, the Actimel and the peppermint tea, I feel like a different man. Not sure which of the three. People may say it's the water. Maybe it is. I've stopped the coffee, the porridge. I've stopped the diet drinks. Literally, I haven't drunk anything but water and peppermint tea now for about 2.5 weeks. And I can really feel the difference. The scales, I don't get weighed as much anymore. I've not been weighed for a while. But after me run, I think Thursday or Friday, I weighed the same as I did for the second Fisher fight with 5 weeks to go. So my 18 stone 7 target, we're on for it. May even come underneath it, actually. So in terms of that, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So basically, you know what? I'll show you my fridge. I'm not quite technologically there yet. We're like, oh, this is what I do. So basically, I have scrambled eggs for breakfast, three or four scrambled eggs with some sourdough toast. I had jacket potato, cheese and beans earlier, two pieces of bacon. Jack Capsule and Cameron Wong used to eat it, so I thought, fuck it, why don't I have some bacon as well? So my next meal is, I was kindly made these earlier. So I had potatoes and steak. I had sirloin steak, not sure why. I'm not in charge, but I like it. Then on an evening, I had this yogurt. I'm not a big fan of this yogurt, me. I don't like the taste of it. It don't taste very nice. So I'm on the vanilla yogurt. Geez, if I could turn the camera around, but I'm not sure how to do it. I'm a big pineapple fan. And also a big fan of red grapes. So I've been eating fruit, steak, eggs. Oh, I've got some eggs there. Yeah, I really think the water intake and the fruit, I don't know, I just feel like a new person, to be honest. Is Connor Walker home? He is not. So yeah, that's how my food and that's been going. I don't know, I feel a massive difference really. This is our home for camp where we are now. Matt's room have been round today. Like a day in the life. Wasn't really a day in the life. It was here 10 till 2. So that's my diet. That's what I've done today. Did a day in the life, just at the gym. I had to pretend to go for a little walk. Went to the cafe, had my potato. So now training this week. It's only Tuesday actually, isn't it? Sparred yesterday. So no one knows what I sparred yesterday, so I can tell you how it went. Sparred. You know, he's a big kid, so I moved around, moved my feet for around, had a look. With Makhmudov, I don't think there's going to be a chance to have a look necessarily, so I may have to use my feet, but probably won't get to be as relaxed and ease my way in. So for sparring at the minute, for me, like I'm sparring. I think I sparred 1, 2. How many times have I sparred? That was my fourth spar. I've done 14 rounds in 4 spars. I've got a 6-round spar tomorrow with 2 different kids. That would be 20 rounds. I think when the 20 rounds are out of the way, we're going to pick up the sparring. And we're going to look to spar some good fighters. Don't want too many hard spars. Don't think I need them. I know what I'm on with. I like sparring the good amateurs. They're hungry and the fast and the sharp and they want to impress. Could have sparred Marius Vac. I thought I'm not sure that's the right sparring for Makhmudov really, because Marius Vac's big and tough and, you know, probably a little bit slower, and I thought, look, me and him, we're both all pros. I don't think it's gonna be what I need. We're not gonna be too proactive about it. So I opted I thought better sparring some good amateurs, get my eye in, and then we'll try and find, you know, a good pro or two that'll really push me, just for a spar or two, really. I don't want to put any more miles on the clock or take too many bumps and that, keep my confidence nice and high. I feel good at the minute. Sparred yesterday, I moved around for a round. The second round, we're practicing a particular shot, and it's nice and short, and we think it's going to work with Makhmudov. You know, we feint a bit, and we go off him, and I hit him with a good shot on the chin, actually. And, you know, we had to stop the spar for a bit, and we continued another round. So I only got 3 rounds like that, actually, so I've done 13 rounds. I felt good. I feel like I wouldn't usually do that. I've knocked loads of people out in sparring, to be honest, not being a dickhead, even though I have been a dickhead in sparring in the past. When I clump people in sparring, I usually I'm trying to hit them, I'm trying to take the red off, swinging mad shots. I always sparred really hard, and I took as many lumps as I get out, to be honest. I weren't a bully, I just if I could beat you up, I would, and I'd get beat up a lot myself. I weren't a bully, I just liked a good scrap, and I wouldn't fuck about when I was sparring. So yeah, I landed a good shot yesterday, probably one of the first shots of my career. The Johnny Fisher first fight, probably the first one I hit and dropped someone without trying to drop him. And yesterday I thought, yeah, I like that. Really starting to get a bit crisper now. So last night I did a long run, a good run, felt good. Very slow. 6 minutes per kilometre maybe. Did a good run at the weekend. You know, sub 5 minute kilometres for 5 of them, but really slow and long, but I got it done. And this morning did some pad work, and as good as I felt for a long time. I'm using 12-ounce gloves on the pads, not 10. They're quite bulky, really. I think when I get a proper pair of boxing gloves on, which I will, maybe next week or the week after, I think I'll notice a difference in my hand speed. I don't think my hands are the fastest, but they feel fast for me. I'm feeling sharp. So yeah, I did some pads this morning, and that's probably as good as I've felt. I'm not really blowing doing anything. The only time I've been blowing the last couple of weeks was sparring Pat Brown. I was blowing like full. I was really feeling it. The pace. He's not like he's smaller than me, and he's a really, really top class fighter. So I was feeling the pace. But as the rounds went on, it would have slowed down, and I'd have eased into it. But it was hard. That was the only time really. So now we're just starting to quicken things up a bit now. I'm fit. I've been doing 12 rounds, pads and bags and stuff. I'm never going to spar 12 rounds. I don't need to. I box a lot of rounds. But we're going to start picking things up. Went on the bag after the pads, put some combinations together. 5 or 6 seconds going to work, and again, felt good, really. Felt good. So, yeah, we're in a really